When the sun met me, I felt pressure. Don't want to see the numbers.
Hi guys, welcome to Las Vegas. This is Hot Hair Tips You Can Bank On with Brian Banks. As you know, Vegas is all about the nightlife, and we're going to show you a super simple way to put your hair up to go out at night. Hi everybody, we're here actually at a friend of mine from Alabama. She lives in Vegas now. I called her today and she said she's going to a party tonight. So we're raiding her house and we're going to give her some hot tips on doing her hair tonight before she goes out. You guys come with me. Hi, how are you? So are you ready for some hot hair tips?
Absolutely.
I'm going out tonight. All right, guys, come with us.
Come on.
All right, so we're gonna start with something super simple because this is for you guys to be able to pull your hair up, do something quick and easy, make it look really nice without going overboard or having to run into the salon to put your hair up for every party. The first thing we're gonna do is we're going to section from the top of the ear all the way up to the crown in a straight line. We're going to do this on both sides. I'm going to take a simple rubber band, pull this up. If you have clips at home, this would be a place for clips. Remember, I'm on vacation. And the reason we section this way is because when you pull this back up, these lines are going to come back over, collapse, and it's going to cover up your sections. There's nothing worse to me than going in, doing an updo, and having part lines all over the head. And you can tell exactly where it's sectioned off. Now we're going to start with just a little back comb. Do you know how to back comb properly?
I don't know.
You take your comb, this is just a regular teasing comb, point the teeth to the ends of the hair, lay it against the hair, and turn it down.
I would not.
Do you know that?
Way. No.
So you do the crazy
Put
rat.
it on the back side.
So teeth to the sky, point to the scalp. And that's going to give you the most support. And we just want to rough this hair up so that it's not flat. And then come underneath your own hair. And you're probably going to do this by swinging your head over and taking that and teasing just a little bit underneath. You want to try that?
Sure.
Perfect. Look at the amount of volume you get. And when you go in and you break it down just by ratting, or that's what we call it in Alabama, ratting that hair, teasing that hair, jacking it to Jesus. That's when you're just breaking the hair and you're really not getting a good cushion or support underneath the hair. I'm going to take all this hair. Ashley was telling me that she really doesn't like all the hair pulled away from her face. She likes something to frame her face. So I'm going to take all this. You could do a ponytail right in the back. And I love doing this for something simple like a rich girl ponytail, where you go in and do this one, then you pull all this hair back after you've back combed the top. And to get some height, pull that back and put it on top of the other ponytail, and it gives you a really nice thick ponytail with a lot of volume on top. But for Ashley, we're going to come in, let's do it to this side, and I'm just going to take this hair, really messy, but you can see how much cushion we have in Ashley's hair when we pull it up. I'm going to take a simple elastic. This is where you can adjust if you want it down to the side. So we have a simple side ponytail. Now we're going to work with the hair on top. Drop all this hair down. And I like to use her natural part. We're going to let that fall in the front. And all of this hair in the top. We're going to pick it up in sections. And back comb. Teeth to the sky. Turn to the scalp. Teeth to the sky. Down to the scalp. And if you can really go in by doing this correctly and build a support like nothing else. But if you don't do it, how many times have you back combed the old-fashioned way and your hair actually have that much support? Never. So then you can go in and softly, don't turn your teeth into the hair, just let them graze over the top of the hair. And this is where we're going to take our sections from the top. This side, and the reason I choose this side is because Ashley wears her fringe to this side, and it creates a balance to have hair going this direction and then hair on this side. If we did everything to one side, Ashley's whole head would be off balance and going to one side, so we've split that balance up. So we're going to take this side and we're going to just softly wrap it around. This is a soft look. We don't want anything too hardcore 1994. Like, let me just tell you, Ashley's Christmas card was straight up from the 80s. Put her husband in a bright colored suit and her hair was jacked out with wings and mall bangs.
Crimped.
Just saying. Crimped hair. And this is our weapon of choice. Go to any beauty supply, Walmart, you're going to find bobby pins. The correct way to use a bobby pin is not to put it in your mouth and open it with your teeth. You're going to get too much hair in it. And we're going to lay it against the head, flat side against the head, and just weave that pin and push it in. Now for more support, we're going to take another from the opposite direction, weave it in, and try to get it across that other pin. That's going to give you a lock on those pins. Now I'm going to take the center section where we have all that volume, and I'm going to wrap it around and pin it. Same thing, weave that pin in, take another, lock it on. So we turned Ashley around so you guys could see better on this side of her hair. I'm going to pick up this section, open my fingers in this section, spray it with a little spray, and we're going to take this section and wrap it underneath. Now I've taken a small piece of the ponytail and I'm back combing. Remember, teeth to the ends, turn to the scalp to add a little bit of a base to that section. And this is where you're just going to take random pieces, back comb them, and pin them. Another piece. We're going to work this until we get all these pieces separated and pinned up. So we're just pinning all this into that cushion that we've just back combed. Left little random pieces and we just randomly placed all that hair, looping it back, pinning it to the head. Now I've got a hot curling iron. If you're not used to using a curling iron, this is where, Ashley, if you'll hold this here underneath, and now wrap that around.
Like this?
Just wrap it around and hold it there just like that, leaving those ends out just a little for just a few seconds. That's going to give really random texture to the hair and make it super soft. Now this piece, just wrap it around the barrel. A lot of people are going out buying curling wands and curling irons and all these crazy tools. If you want a curling wand and you have a curling iron, just don't open it. Isn't that super easy? Now let that go. And this is going to give you some texture and softness. And then we're going to take this section in the front. I want you to grab that whole section, lay the curling iron on top, and wind that around. And you can take one of your other fingers and kind of touch that hair, and when it gets really hot in the thickest parts, that's when you're going to be done. Is this simple?
Super. I've never done it before.
Now drop that hair. And since we're going back away from the face, this is where you're going to get those pretty soft waves around the face. Working that with hairspray, and once you get that texture, all you're going to do is separate and place. But we want this hair to look undone. We don't want it to look like she's gone to the salon and gotten a 1994 prom updo, right? So I'm going to brush through some of that curl she just made. Alright, so we're going to spray this, tame it wherever we need to tame it. Ashley's going to get dressed and we're going to see the final product. You guys excited? Are you excited?
I am. New Year's Eve.
Alright guys, so she's gotten dressed, she's got her dress on, and oh my god, those shoes. This is Ashley with her hair and her look. Do you love it?
I love it.
Do you think you could do it?
Absolutely. Yes.
It's simple, right? You just pin up, and this is the thing, you want to keep it messy, you want to keep it undone, but this is such a glamorous look for this dress and this city. We're in Las Vegas, and it is New Year's 2015. Which one is yours?
This one.
Honestly, we've already been drinking. So here's to, we miss you in Alabama, but here's to your life in Vegas, prosperity. You guys.
Happy New Year.
Cheers.
Happy New Year. Thank you, Brian.
Now let's get trashed.